Good day everyone, we are the Group 4 and today we'll be discussing the badminton serve. First, I'm Akisha Michael Garcia from BSED English 2A and I'll be discussing to you the 4 main types of badminton serve. So bakit nga ba mahalaga na malaman natin ang iba't ibang uri ng badminton serve? Kasi ang badminton serve ay ang secret weapon natin para manalo. Because the serve isn't just about getting the shuttle over the net, it's about setting up the point, controlling the rally, and surprising your opponent. So may 4 na pangunahing uri ng serve. High serve, low serve, flick serve, and jive serve. So let's break them down. First is yung high serve. Ito perfect for singles, especially against opponents who struggle with overhead shots. So iserve mo ang shuttle ng mataas at malalim sa backcourt. Think of it as setting a trap. Paano nga ba natin ma-execute ang high serve? So first, sa grip, we have to use a forehand grip, holding the racket comfortably. So imagine nakikipag-shake hands ka sa racket. And sa stance naman, we have to stand sideways to the net, feet shoulder-width apart, weight balance. So for the action, we have to bring the racket back, then swing upwards using a smooth, controlled motion. So yung power dapat nagmumula sa wrist natin. And focus sa wrist, snap for control and accuracy. So make sure na yung aim natin is a backcourt diagonally opposite sa atin. So the shuttle should clear the net by a good margin and land deep on your opponent's court. So by doing high serve, nagbibigay siya ng opportunity to be ready sa next move mo. So pag nakita mo na nag-back up yung kalaban mo, ready ka na para sa next shot mo. So for our second serve is the low serve. So ito naman, effective to in both singles and doubles. So the shuttle barely clears the net landing near the front. So yung challenge here is the precision. You need to control the shuttle's trajectory perfectly to avoid giving your opponent easy match. So in doubles naman, naglilimit ito ng aggressive attacks. So paano nga natin may execute ang low serve? So first sa grip, use a forehand grip. Yung sa stance naman, similar to high serve, sideways to the net. So yung action naman, use a short, controlled swing focusing on directing the shuttle just over the net. So the movement should be smooth and precise. Dapat yung aim natin is a service line area on your opponent's side. So the shuttle should barely clear the net. Next is the flick serve. It looks like a low serve but then bam, a quick wrist action sends the shuttle high and fast. So ginagawa natin itong serve na to para mapanatili natin yung opponents natin na nanguhula. And para masurpresa din yung kalaban. Again, paano natin ito ma-execute? So, sa grip, use a forehand grip, sideways to the net. And for the actions, begin with the motion similar sa low serve. Just the shuttle is about to clear the net. Dapat mabilis, quickly flick your wrist upwards, imparting a sharp upward trajectory. Aim for your opponent's backhand side. So, yung timing dito is crucial. So, kung gusto mo na ma-execute yung flick serve, practice lang para ma-perfect mo yung timing ng flick. So for our last serve is a jive serve. Ito fast and flat, perfect for doubles. So I direct serve traveling low over the net. It puts pressure on your opponent, forcing a weak return. Pero ingat, it's risky if not executed well. So a bad jive serve can be an easy point for your opponent. So how do we execute this? So first, use a firm forehand grip, sideways to the net. Use a strong, swift, and controlled swing, keeping the shuttle low and flat. So dapat ina-aim natin yung opponent's body or backhand side. So this serve requires both speed and accuracy. So practice natin yung swing natin until you consistently hit the shuttle with power and precision. So practice lang ng practice para masanay ka sa speed at accuracy ng drive serve. Always remember that the key to mastering this serve is consistent practice. Thank you for listening to me, and now we'll move on to the next reporter.
Magandang araw po. Ako po si Althea Mary H. Gutierrez mula sa Bised Filipino 2A. Ngayon, tatalakayin naman natin ang badminton service drills, especially sa high serves to improve our power, accuracy, and consistency. Una, meron po tayong tinatawag na target practice drill. Its purposes is to improve accuracy and consistency in placing your high serve. By aiming for specific targets, you develop better control over your serve's trajectory and placement. Next, we have placed various objects such as cones or markers in strategic position across the court. Then, challenge players to consistently hit this target using specific types of shoots like smashes or drop shots. Next is to land your high serves near these targets. Starts with the larger targets, making them progressively smaller as your accuracy improves. This gradual reduction challenges you to refine your techniques and consistency. Last, we have these drills emphasize precision and control. It helps you understand the relationship between your wrist flick, arm power, and the resulting trajectory of the shuttlecock. Ikalawa, meron tayong shadow serve drill. Ang purpose nito ay to enhance technique and muscle memory without the physical exertion of hitting a shuttlecock. It allows you to focus on the proper movements and build muscle memory for a more consistent and powerful serve. Isa pa, practice the full service motion without a shuttle. Pay close attention to the smoothness of your arm movement, proper weight transfer, and follow through. Repeating this to 20 to 30 times to reinforce the correct technique. This key concept is that muscle memory is crucial for consistent performance. These drills helps you to develop that muscle memory without fatigue or the distraction of hitting the shuttlecock. Ang ikatlo naman ay ang height and distance control drill. Ang purpose naman nito ay to improve shuttle placement and power. This allows you to vary your serves placements to exploit your opponent's weaknesses. Sabi pa, serve from the service line, aiming to land the shuttlecock deep in your opponent's court. Experiment with different heights, very high serve to push your opponent far back, and moderate height. Serves for varied placement. Adjust your wrist flick and arm power to control the trajectory. Its key concept is to understand the relationship between your technique and the shuttlecock's flight path is key. This drill teaches you to adjust your serve based on your strategic goals. Ang ikaapat naman ay ang tinatawag nating pressure drill. Ang purpose niya ay to simulate real match condition by adding the pressure of an aggressive return from your partner. It improves your reaction time and footwork, essential aspect of serving effectively under pressure. Ang sabi, kailangan yung partner is mag-return in a high serve aggressively. It must focus on recovering quickly after your serve and getting ready for the next shot. This improves your reaction time and footwork. At ang key concept ay to mental toughness and quick reflexes are crucial in competitive badminton. This drills helps you to develop these skills. Ang panghuli sa aking tatalakayin ay ang serve and step back drill. Its purposes is to enhance movement after serving, preventing you from being caught off guard by your opponent's return. You must serve high, then immediately move to defensive position. This ensures that you're not caught off guard by the opponent's return. Repeat 15 to 20 times to build muscle memory. Its key concept is that this drill emphasizes the importance of strategic movement after serving. It's not just about the serve itself, but also about positioning yourself defensively for the next shot. Remember, practice this drill consistently. Significantly improve your high serve in badminton. Remember to focus on proper technique and gradually increase the difficulty as you improve. That's all for my part. Let's proceed to the next reporter. Thank you, everyone.
Good day everyone, I'm Jasmine P. Labutap from Besed English 2A, and I will be the next reporter to tackle the badminton service drills for low serve. But first, let us have a brief recall. Ano nga ba ulit ang low serve? Well, ang low serve po ay ginagamit para mapaland yung shuttlecock in front of the service court ng kalaban. Para magawa ito, dapat controlled yung lakas and yung direction ng shuttlecock, mababa and malapit sa net. If this is done correctly, mahihirapan po yung opponent na i-lift or i-attack yung shuttle pabalik sa'yo. Now, with the low serve badminton drills, we will have the ability to enhance the accuracy, consistency, and deception. So here are the ways to achieve that. Okay, so first, to improve the precision and consistency ng ating low serve, pwede po natin gamitin ang target accuracy drill. Dito, we will just place the shuttle tubes or cones sa harap lang ng service backs ng opponent malapit sa net, then it will serve as our target. Bali, ang magiging goal po dito ay patatamaan ng low serve yung targets para ma-practice na mapaland yung shuttlecock sa exact spot. The closer the landing to the targets, the better. At first, mas malalaking target muna yung gagamitin to hit at the exact spot, then papaliitin as we improve. Next in line, we have the net tape drill, with the purpose to perfect the net clearance. So with this type of drill ay masasanay po tayo sa tamang taas ng serve over the net. What we have to do is to place a string or a tape just slightly above the net to create a tighter target. And this will serve as an invisible wall na magiging guide natin kung hanggang saan lang ba dapat yung paghihit ng shuttlecock. Bali, ang challenge po dito ay dapat na i-serve yung shuttlecock between the spaces of the net and the tape. Hindi dapat tumama or lumampas sa tape yung pag-serve because the goal is to ensure a minimal net clearance. Kapag sumabit or kapag nag-over the tape po yung shuttlecock, that means masyadong mataas yung serve and kinakailangan na i-adjust yung technique for a precise net placement and force po ng inyong serve. Third is the consistency challenge. The purpose is to build muscle memory and control. Have you heard of the saying, practice makes permanent? That is exactly applicable for this drill because you have to practice your low serve for about 50 to 100 times. Then bibilangin mo kung ilan yung successful na nahulog sa correct service backs ng opponent. One of the challenges for this drill is to maintain a relaxed grip and a smooth wrist movement over multiple serve practices. But once this is achieved, magiging steady and controlled na rin po yung execution. Remember, the main goal of this type of drill is to be consistent, so it is better kung may record po tayo ng progress natin during multiple practice sessions. So the next time, you will know the best strategies to apply during the gameplay. Then for the fourth one, we have the deception drill, with the purpose to enhance the flick serve disguise. In any kind of sports, we believe in the saying, never let them know your next move. So, para hindi agad mabasa ng opponent yung next serve mo, dapat may konting disguise. So, what you have to do is to hold your racket normally na parang maglo-low serve, then biglang magsuswitch to flick serve. This will make your moves unpredictable for the opponent. They will keep on guessing during your matches. So, for better execution and to know if it is effective, you can find a partner and let them guess which serve you will use for them. The last service drill for low serve is the pressure drill. This will improve your real match execution and it will feel like you're in an actual game. So for this drill, you will need a partner standing in front of the net to attack your weak serves. Para siyang simulation ng isang real game scenario kung saan ang kalaban mo ay laging ready for a rally. But, ang main challenge po dito ay dapat manatiling mababa and precise yung serve mo para hindi mas-smash agad ng opponent. So, better if you can adjust your hand grip and your shuttle contact. For example, hindi dapat masyadong mahigpit ang grip sa racket to be flexible and dapat na tumatama yung shuttle sa exact part ng racket para mas controlled yung direction and mas controlled yung strength. Again, we have 5 badminton service drills for the low serve. This includes target accuracy drill, net tape drill, consistency challenge, deception drill, and pressure drill. That will be all po for my part, and let us now proceed with the next reporter. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. The next topic is about badminton service drills for the drive serve. So, magpapakilala muna ako. My name is Ichuji Nakahara from Bisedma 2A. I'm gonna talk about the drive serve. So, ano nga ba yung drive serve? Yung drive serve is a fast and direct serve traveling low over the net towards the opponent's body or backhand. So, usually, ang drive serve, kapag na-execute siya, ang advantage niya is it can pressure the opponent into a weak return. Mabilis kasi yung drive serve. Nakakagulat siya kapag nakita nyo siya in person. Pero ang disadvantage, risky ito. Kasi kapag naka-ready yung kalaban nyo, kayo yung magugulat, hindi sila. So, this is best for amateur players pero around to strong players, medyo mahirap itong gawin. Although kung master mo naman yung drive serve, walang makakatalo sa'yo. So now let's go on to the drills. So the first drill is about target practice drill. Kailangan mong ma-improve yung accuracy mo and yung consistency. By doing this, you all have to do is place markers, usually cones or shuttle tubes, pwede naman sila. Ilalagay mo sila sa may sidelines and yung center line. You have to aim doon sa mga cones na yun and focus on hitting low and fast without hitting the net. So for example, this is the court, no? So here, makikita natin yung service line. Dapat dito lalagpas, no? Hindi pa pwedeng nasa short side, kailangan lalagpas yung shuttlecock dito. And we also have the center line. Ito yung line na kung saan dapat alam mo kung saan mo ilalagay yung shuttlecock, either right side or left side. Usually kasi kapag let's say nasa right side or left side ka, kailangan vice versa. It means dapat mailalagay mo siya sa may other side ng court. So you have to place cones here, 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 and here. And now you're gonna serve your drive serve. Next is the fast reaction drill. So dito naman, kailangan ready ka kung ibabalik sa iyo yung sinerve mong shuttlecock, no? So to do this, no, have a partner, no? Stand ready to return your drive serves. Serve quickly and unpredictably to different areas. This forces you to develop better control and deception. For example, nandito ka, andito yung isa mong partner. So, all you have to do is to do the drive serve. Kailangan medyo unpredictable kung like anong gagawin mo. And kailangan naka-ready din siya kung maibabalik niya yung drive serve sa'yo. Number 3 is the deception drill. So, ang purpose nito is to improve disguise between drive, low, and flick. Kapag kasi gumagamit ka ng drive serve, hindi alam ng opponent na kung ano talaga yung gagawin mo. Pwedeng gumawa ka ng low serve or flick serve, no? So, pwede yun magkakapalit-palit. And magugulat na lang sila kapag nag-drive serve ka, hindi sila handa. Pero kapag naman mukha kang naka-drive serve, pero bigla kang nag-low serve, doon naman sila magugulat. So, it's about the disguise kapag mag-serve kayo ng drive serve. Here are some examples of drive serve kung gaano siya nakakagulat kapag nakita na natin siya in person. Next is about the speed and power drill. So dito naman, ang drill dito is to increase serve speed without sacrificing control. So all you have to do is serve to 20 to 30 times, focusing on hitting fast and flat. Experiment with grip pressure to generate more power. try different angles to keep opponent guessing. Lastly, we have the service consistency challenge. Ang purpose nito is to build endurance and control. Serve up to 50 to 100 drive serves, aiming for the same target. Track how many are successful, and reduce mistake by adjusting wrist movement and shuttle contact. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I'm Naomi Bon Perez from Bisad English 2A, and today we will be discussing an essential technique in badminton, which is the flick serve, and how specific drills can help us improve its accuracy, deception, and consistency. So, what exactly is a flick serve? The flick serve is a quick and tricky serve mostly used in doubles to surprise opponents who stand close to the net. It looks like a low serve at first, but with a quick wrist movement, the shuttle is sent high and deep. In singles, it can work well against players who lean too far forward or are slow to move back. Before we explore the 5 key drills that can help improve the flick serve, let us watch this video on how to execute the flick serve. Hold the racket with a forehand grip, keeping your wrist relaxed. Stand near the service line with one foot slightly forward. Hold the shatter at waistline just like a low serve. The last second, snap your wrist and push the shuttle high and deep. Let us now explore the key drills that can help improve the flick serve. The first one is target accuracy drill. The first drill focuses on accuracy, and one of the biggest challenges in executing a flick serve is ensuring that it lands in the correct spot, far enough to push your opponent back but still within bounds. Here's how you do it. First, place cones or shuttle tubes deep in the backhand area of your opponent's service court. Second, aim to land your flick serves near these targets. And lastly, focus on hitting consistently without going out of bounds. And the second one is deception drill. The purpose is to disguise your flick serve so your opponent cannot predict it. One of the best ways to gain an advantage in badminton is through deception. A well-executed flick serve should look identical to a low serve until the very last second. This drill will help you confuse your opponent so they cannot anticipate your shot. Here's what to do. First, start by holding the shuttle and the racket in the same position as a low serve. Second, just before making contact, flick your wrist and push the shuttle high and deep. Lastly, have a partner stand in front of you and guess whether you are serving low or flicking. Drill number 3 is speed and height control drill. This drill is designed to help players control the speed and height of their flick serves. Every opponent is different. Some are tall, some are quick, so adjusting your flick serve accordingly is crucial. Serve 20 to 30 flick serves at different height, which is the low flick or just over the opponent's reach, the medium flick, forcing the opponent to move back slightly, and the high flick, pushing the opponents deep into their court. Adjust wrist power and racket angle to control shuttle placement. And lastly, try hitting both forehand and backhand flick serves. Drill number 4, reaction and return drill. Once you can flick serve accurately and deceptively, the next step is to test your skill in real game situation. This drill helps you practice against a returning opponent, simulating actual match condition. Here's how to do it. First, have a partner return your flick serve aggressively. Second, adjust your placement and power based on their return. Third, keep track of how well you serve under pressure. And for the last drill, service consistency challenge. Consistency is what separates a good player from a great player. The flick serve is only effective if you can perform it confidently throughout a match. This drill is all about building muscle memory. You can do it by serving 50 to 100 flick serves, counting how many land successfully. Focus on grip, shuttle contact, and wrist flick to reduce errors. And lastly, gradually increase speed while maintaining accuracy. Thank you for listening. Again, I am Naomi Bon Perez from Bisad English 2A, and I hope you take these skills to the court and put them into action.